One dimension of the Eser Makos that has to be understood is at what point, at which Makkah, does Paro finally give up? And Vayigarish Osam Mipanov, and he tells Moshe, Aaron, I can't deal with it anymore. HaKadosh Baruch Hu declares, Vayachbed Libo. And according to Rav Chaim Shmulevitz, it was at the point of Makkah Shchin. What was so unique about Makkah Shchin? And Reb Chaim explains that in many episodes we find something where man goes beyond physical, natural capabilities. Yaakov Avinu goes to Shem Vever and he learns Torah for 14 years without sleeping. Or Yaakov Avinu lifts up a stone from a well that none of the Roim combined efforts are able to lift up this stone. We find that Basparo stretches out her arm and reaches the teva of this little baby of Moshe beyond human capabilities. And in all these cases, we think when we read the Mefarshim that it's a miracle, but yet it's included in the Torah for all eternity to teach us some lesson. In the case of Shechin, HaKadosh Baruch Hu commands Moshe to fill up his two palms with piach kivshon, with ashes. And Moshe Rabbeinu is told to throw them up all the way to Shemayim. Now, normally, ashes are so lightweight, you can't throw them all the way till Shemayim. And not only that, if you use one hand, you get higher than in two hands. And yet Moshe Rabbeinu is able to achieve a feat that seems impossible. But the answer is there's something called Yichud Halev, when man puts all his thoughts, his energies, emotional, spiritual, physical, everything, without being distracted, to achieve a goal. And that's when Moshe Rabbeinu is able to get the Piach Kivshan all the way up to Shemayim. The real miracle is that this little Piach Kivshan spreads over the entire Egypt and brings down Makkah Shechin. Yaakov Avinu is able, with all his powers, to continue learning Torah nonstop, not to be distracted, to put all his efforts into lifting up a stone. And we see throughout history that man is capable of doing things that don't seem humanly possible. For Baspara to stretch out her arm and reach that teva, but if you do it with yichud alev, without distraction, with all your energies and your efforts in order to achieve your goal, man is capable of doing things that are beyond nature. We hear of cases of a car accident in which a person was able to lift up the car to free a child from underneath, pinned underneath the child. This is the message. Paro can't tolerate such power, such yichud alev. And Hashem has to harden his heart, otherwise he's going to prematurely let the people go. Yiratzon that we should be able to use all our energies and all our concentration towards the goals of serving Hashem with such gvura, with such koch, with such power that we don't even realize that we have. And in so doing, bring about the Geula Shlema, the great redemption, the love to Hashem. Ken Yiratzon, Amen, Shabbat Shalom.